Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. Today I am super excited because I tried the new Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint Plus Vitamin C. I have heard some amazing things about this product and I just tried it on. This is like the finished result and I don't want to give anything away, but I can't help it. I think my smile says it all. So if you want to see how this applies and then a wear test throughout the day, just keep watching. Okay, so the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint Plus Vitamin C. I feel like people are loving this, and I know it's not super, I mean, it's still new, but it's not super new. I saw it in the store. It tends to take Hawaii a little bit longer to get new products, and I had to get it yesterday. And part of it, honestly, was because of the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the pump. I love that stuff, and I used to not really like drugstore foundations, and because I love that one, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to try this. Plus, there's some stuff in here that sounds awesome. So I'm going to read the about to you as I always do. It says, drop on your super skin with Superstay up to 24-hour skin tint. This non-stop power drop is infused with vitamin C and creates a bright, natural look that lasts all day. Our vegan formula brightens and delivers beautiful skin-like coverage for a natural, radiant finish. 95% said skin looks healthy, weightless, resists sweat, humidity, and fading. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin, available in 18 shades. I'm excited about how long it sounds like it's gonna last, because that's always been kind of my issue with skin tints, is that like halfway through the day, they're just gone. So this sounds awesome, especially that it's like water resistant too, because that sounds like, you know, if you have to like go somewhere before going to the gym, this would be a good one to put on. Let's see. Let's also look at how to apply. Shake bottle well, okay. Apply a few drops with fingers or beauty blender to blend into skin. Apply more product to build to medium coverage. Can be worn alone or layered with other makeup skincare products. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna drop this on, but maybe spread it out with a brush first and then blend it in with a sponge. How much to use? Not my favorite kind of applicator, to be honest with you. Not my favorite. Should we start with that? Just so you know, I did already put primer on. I used the Poreless Putty Primer in the T-zone, and then I used the Power Grip Primer all over the face. The shade match is not the best. Maybe it looks a little bit light. I don't know though, because my neck does kind of match my neck. So if you'll know, I'm a fuller coverage girly, but I have been getting into more lighter coverage product. I'm gonna take my sponge. I mean, ooh. The brush really helped to kind of spread the product out pretty easily. Wow, this is really pretty. Whoa. Wow, this is so interesting. It's so lightweight, but it creates such a like smoothness on the skin, but it doesn't, it's so, wow. It has coverage, but I don't feel like it's the coverage that's like perfecting the skin. It's almost like the formula itself is just like smoothing over the skin and diffusing redness. You guys, what the heck? Wow, this is really pretty. I'd seen some people put this on and it did look pretty, but I wasn't expecting this to look this pretty on me because I have not a lot to cover, but I do have acne and redness that I like to cover up, and usually lighter formula things don't work great for that, but this is gorgeous. Wow. So I'm just gonna go straight in with the sponge this time. I added somewhere to my forehead. And the adding is not even necessarily for coverage. I added just so that it wasn't to build coverage, it was just to make sure all of my face has product. Whoa. This is beautiful. Wow. I am like really impressed. I want to put some more on my chin. Honestly, I can blend some onto the neck too. Usually with products like this, I feel like I have to add a lot more to like actually build coverage. I don't feel like I need to add that much more. This is just really pretty on its own. It's so smoothing. Wow, this is really impressive, to be honest with you. And it looks natural. Like, it really looks like skin. I am going to be doing a wear test. by the way. I mean, I'm mainly going to be doing chores around the house and editing, but I am going to be doing a wear test. I sort of feel like I might want to add some concealer to just a couple areas, but for the most part, I think this just looks really pretty. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. If you've been looking for a skin tint, I definitely would try this one because it does have some coverage, but it's something about the formula. I'm telling you, it's not the coverage of this, it's the formula that's smoothing everything out and diffusing the redness, which I don't think I've experienced that with very many products. What do you guys think? Let me know below. I'm going to go off camera to do the rest of my makeup just because I'm a little short on time, but I will check in after I finish my makeup and let you know how everything applied over top, and then I'll be checking in throughout the day with how it's wearing, but it just looks like a second layer of skin. I mean, let me look at, this mirror has like a magnifying side too. It just looks so smooth. That's what I'm like, color corrected and smooth. It almost, to me, the way it diffused my redness almost feels like I put a color corrector all over my face, but in a good way. Like, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like anything is on my face. It just looks really smooth, really diffused, and like my skin, which is awesome. So I am really, really excited about this. And I actually feel like the shade worked because my neck is so light. Okay, so I'm gonna go put on the rest of my makeup. I will report back with how everything blends over top. Okay, guys, I really, really like this. Super, super pretty. This looks gorgeous. I'm just gonna say that right now. Wow, this is so beautiful. I have hair that just wants to stick to my face though. I will say as like a negative, but I have a explanation for it. So it's breaking up a little bit here and on my nose, but to be fair, every lightweight foundation formula does that on me. Only really thick formulas don't. The Lancome Teint Idol doesn't do that. The It Cosmetics CC Cream doesn't do that. You know, when they're like just a thicker formula, and even then sometimes they do. It's just something about my nose area. I don't know. I don't think I've ever found a primer that like really, really helps with that. So I just layered on some more product, and for the most part, it smoothed it out. In terms of things blending on top of it, everything blended so beautifully, you guys. So I started with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Wand. It always blends beautifully. This was no different. It just blended super quickly, beautifully into the skin. And then I used the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder all over the face, and this also blended out really beautifully. Actually, this is when it started to kind of break up when I powdered the T-zone, which happens to me a lot. So I don't know though, because like if I don't powder, I feel like it's going to come off. So I've never quite found the perfect combo with that, but on the rest of my skin, it didn't break anything up. So it's just beautiful. I put the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. This is on its last leg for me. It's also very much a summer kind of bronzer, but I used a big fluffy brush with that and it looks beautiful. I used the MAC Glow Play blush, which is cool because this is a cream to powder formula. It blended beautifully, and I even went over it with a sponge to just take away some of the like powdery look of it, and even that worked really great. This ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in Lunch Money broke up a little bit when I put it on, which can happen with different formulas as well. So I think it's more about this product than the foundation. I just blended it out with a sponge, and then I went over it just to make it look a little bit more smooth with this Physicians Formula Butter Glow liquid highlighter, and I feel like it worked really well. Yeah, I had some issues, but they're issues that I have with a lot of products that are lightweight, so I don't think it's necessarily the formula. I think it's like my skin plus other products. If I'm looking really closely here, it just looks so lightweight and perfected and beautiful, but it looks like skin. I don't think I've ever used a product quite like this. Actually, I was thinking, I got this from TJ Maxx, which I know I tried on camera. It's the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 45. This is the finish that I was hoping that this product would give me. And I do like this product, don't get me wrong, but I actually think I like this Maybelline skin tint even more than I like this. This breaks up just a little bit more and looks a little bit heavier. This just looks like skin. I seriously can't get over. I think it looks so pretty. Please let me know down below what you think. I will be checking in throughout the day, so I'll let you guys know how it holds up. And that's the part I was most excited for, but now I'm like, wow, it just looks great upon initial application, but it's supposed to be waterproof. It's supposed to last all day, so I am super excited. Okay, so the foundation has been on for 5 hours. I'm like right in front of the window. My mascara is smudging a little bit, but The actual foundation looks really good. It's kind of starting to settle into lines here and here, but not too bad. Like, you could just easily take a sponge and kind of smooth that out. Actually, on my forehead, it is a little, but not as bad as a lot of other foundations. It just still looks really good. It just looks like skin. And I mean, it's starting to not look as great, but I still think for 5 hours in and a skin tint, it looks pretty good. So I'm happy so far. It's another hour later and I need to go to the gas station. So I figured that I would do another check-in. So you can just see, like, still settled into here. I didn't fix it earlier. I've just been editing all day. Some of it came off of my nose. Again, kind of normal. This almost looks like maybe it oxidized a little bit too. I can't totally tell, but it seems like maybe it oxidized like half a shade. But I do really like it still. I think it still looks really, really nice. And you can kind of see how big my pores are. I should have used a better pore filling primer. I used the e.l.f. one, but I feel like this is kind of accentuating my pores a little bit. But we do need to remember it's 6 hours in and it's only a skin tint, but it is supposed to be lasting for 24 hours. So just some things to take note of. So it is the end of the day. This has been on for, gosh, what time is it? This has been on for 9 hours. I'm looking super glowy, but my natural oils tend to come through anyway. You know, I was like kissing my husband and stuff, so a lot has like come off, but I feel like you could just take a sponge. And yeah, that definitely helped. I still really like this, guys. I don't know about, like, if you have more like oily skin, I don't know about like 24 hours, I don't know about all day, but it still is looking pretty darn good. It started looking a little bit more heavy and a little bit more like almost like glowy, but it's just looking more makeup-y since the beginning of the day. But it did really hold up around this area, which is awesome. It's just like I said, I like kissed my husband and some of it kind of came off. So I do really like this. I don't know about for like all day. Also, I would like powder in the T-zone maybe halfway through the day, and I bet that would have really helped. So I really like it a lot though. Despite that, like 9 hours, it held up pretty well. Anyway, let's go back to past Haley to bring us to the outro. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I hope you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.